So the new Pi 2s have arrived. Very small HDMI micro. This is an adapter I hacked myself. This is just a charging cable. In the final design, it should work with just one cable to the phone, and then from here there will be I have all the modules as well. So over here you can see, so there will be the DC-DC voltage step down to go from 16 volt of the battery to 12 volts or 5 volts. Then we have the water pump, some LEDs. We have the stepper motor to control the ignition. We have the outside temperature and humidity and pressure sensor. And then we have a step up for the LED strips. We have a 5 volt relay to switch on the NOS and other stuff maybe. And then we have a temperature probe to put into the water line. And I even got a printer as well, so maybe you can print some stuff like time slips. And then I have also this thing. I'm thinking about making an intercom system with radio, but that's not gonna be so easy. So my other hack cave stuff, the lights, the engine, the new engine, waiting for this is a HK ported engine, Roost 100 with V-Force 4, the new one, and a 3D printed intake. Very cool. Okay, so I'm hoping this live stream thingy is working. I don't know for sure, but let's see. And then over here we have some more stuff, but that's for later on in the live stream. This is the new render PC. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna use for the intercom. So it's just a headset, like a cabled headset. This will be the last module I want to make. The other ones will be very easy, I think, but this is gonna be quite a hack. So this is a USB stick. I already got it to light up on the board, the old one. This is the Pi 01. This is the Pi. Oh, I'm back. Okay, I hope this works. I'm not sure. Let's see if it works. I'm gonna check out on the other computer if the stream works. Content live. No, I don't see it. It says live, but I don't see it. No. Oh yeah, it works. Let's see. go to the link. Maybe I can see your guys' chat. I hope somebody is in the room. I don't know. Please, this is the first time I'm doing this stuff. Started stream, one watching. It's just me. Okay, maybe I need to share the link. Okay, let's see. Hopefully now some people will join. Not many people are. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Hopefully now some people will join. Not many people are. Let's see. Two watching. Okay. So maybe it's working. Yeah, we have a viewer, Lemon Man. Okay, hey. Okay, wait. Now, I think it works. Okay, so the thing is updating as we speak. Pretty slow, I don't know. It's already been doing this for a long time, but I need to update. So the problem with these boards, I'm gonna show this board. This is a case, by the way, for it. I bought from it's an aluminium case by this brand. This is the headers. They're not soldered yet, so I have to solder them in for all the kits we're gonna produce. It's pretty nice. We can also make our own cases. I also have plastic cases for if you want it cheaper. So these are the boards that will be used for a dashboard, and the design will be something like this. So you will have this in the scooter. This will be your screen with all the, yeah, it will say your speed, your temps, your everything controllable via the web interface. So you will have to go to a website, and this will be, yeah, updating like with the so this is a phone I hacked. I'm gonna show a bit of what I did with this phone. Wait, so you see all the apps it has. One of the apps is a bit special. It's called this, I am root. Focus. This one, I am root. This app is a Magisk. So what this allows me to do is root the phone. The phone is a Nokia 2.4. It's a very good phone. So now that it's rooted, it will be also able to do it without root, but I need this for development. So now you can start your terminal emulator, and then you see stuff like this. Wait, let me put it on the tripod. Try to, okay. So yeah, now I hacked it with a script to start to do Sue, so I'm root, and then I do ash to get a better shell, and then I can do tap tap, and these are all the tools the phone has. So the phone has a lot of tools and a lot of sensors. It has a GPS with GLONASS and all the positioning. You can debug the GPS even with root. So it should be pretty accurate for speed. And then yeah, you basically have full root shell. But this is not the cool part. The cool part, this is more techy for tech guys, but this is what's going to be used for scooters. So these are pins, and these pins can be controlled. So you can switch them on or off, or you can have them as an input to sense like the temperature or the humidity or stuff like that, with all the sensors I showed you guys in the beginning. I'm gonna show them again. First, let's see if some people are joining the stream. Lemon Man is on the stream. 5 people watching. Okay, seems to be working. Okay, so these are the sensors for the scooter. We have the voltage step down regulator to get like USB charging or 12 volts, because the batteries we'll produce will be 16 volts. Very powerful batteries. Then we have a water pump just for testing. I'm using one of these. Of course we're gonna use another quality pump from Malossi or Peerbar. Then we got the stepper motor to control the ignition of the Malossi CDI. You can switch the maps. This will be done electronically to retard it or change the ignition timing. This is a temperature and humidity LEDs. These are the LEDs. So it strips like this. Just 2 wires, and here you have a lab power supply. So you see, if I dim the lights at 16 volts, I could make them work, but then they're not so bright. So if you power it up a bit, you can see it gives off a lot of light. Now we're just at 20, so if you go to where it should be, 24, then it's very bright in here. And this will be on the scooter the same brightness, but then RGB color. So you'll be able to do, these LEDs are over here in the other box. So these are the LED spools. I think this is the RGB one. I don't know, let's see. Yeah, see, so this is a spool I'm gonna use to do around the phone in the case, and you'll be able to do red, green and blue, and then a combination of all these colors. So probably you'll be able to do all kinds of colors with the brightness like this. So yeah, it lights up the whole room. It's really amazing. It gives off a lot of light. Used to have these cheap ass LEDs here, these ones, but those are nothing compared to this at 24 volts. So you see, so this is the brightness now. When we go down, now we're at 20, now we're at 18 volts, now 16 volts, 15 volts. So yeah, even at 14 it still gives off a little bit of light, so you'll also be able to dim it or make it do fancy, yeah, like stuff like this by changing the code in the computer. Okay, let's put some light here. So we have, okay, 24. Okay, so more sensor stuff. So we'll have LEDs just for breadboarding. Most of the thing I want to do is, what I want to do is put a strip. So you have to think of it like this. You will, this will be your dashboard in the scooter. So wait, let's unlock the phone. Okay, so yeah, let's go here to, so think of it like this, and then I can show you on an app I have here. You'll see like satellite view of the track. Where's the app? It's a bit hard to point the cam and do it all. Here, network cell info. Let's show this as an example. Still updating, by the way. Okay, so this is an app to scan for networks. So it shows you a map of the towers you're connecting to. As you see, it's gonna update, and then you'll basically have like a Google Earth, but for, yeah, in this mode. No, it doesn't do landscape. Wow. Yeah, just imagine like you have a app for the scooter with some gauges, and then you have this device either in a case. I'm gonna show it now outside of this is with the case, metal case, and I also have the plastic versions. But then you have this, you have one of these adapters I made, and then a special high speed. This is the trick. Normally everybody uses a SD card, so but with the new Pis there's a cool hack you can do. So these are already 5 times faster than the old ones, and then you can apply a hack to make it boot from USB. So I did this also. No. Fuck. Oh, we're back. Wait, let me first check the messages, because I don't know if we're still live. Okay, well, we have some viewers, 7 people watching. Hey, do you have a 3D printer? Yes, I have a 3D printer. We also have one with multicolor. So not me here in my house, but my friend, colleague from the Skunkworks has one printer now. We're printing the batteries, and we bought also an upgrade for multicolor and other materials. Hello, I have one question about the zip. If you could answer, how much have you used on the zip and how many years have you had it? For how much money? I don't know. I stopped counting. A lot of money. It's, yeah, it's a lot of money. I don't know. Probably a nice car. How much years do I have it? Well, since I've always had scooters since my 15 years, so I've been driving scooter for like 20 years now. Hi bro. Hey Rodriguez. Then so what are you building? I have been out of the loop since early Z. I'm building a dashboard like the Micron but better. Just what about to ask you about the ignition system, which is I've seen a few CD make with pick or mega fully pro. Cool, since you got to know. I bought some of the same LEDs on the 30 volts. Yeah, there's very good LEDs, man. Brighter on over voltage. Stupid, like looking. Speeduino. The LEDs, were they brighter after overvolt? Have you looked into Speeduino ECU? Not yet, but I'm thinking about using some open source code, although I found a new design with Node-RED, which should make it very easy to make it all yourself. Do you think would work on 2-stroke? Yeah, this is gonna be for two-stroke or even 4-stroke, and maybe even cars. I think I can make it work with the CAN bus as well. I'm sure long term they would not. No, they're designed for 24 volts, the LEDs. The LEDs need to run at 24 volts, but you can undervolt them. Arduino ECU. Yeah, Arduino is nice, but it's a microcontroller. It's faster in switching and like measuring and stuff like that, but it's not so easy to make complicated stuff with it. And I'm kind of a Linux dude, so I know how to do Linux. That's why I chose the Raspberry Pi. So yeah, seems like it crashed again. Fuck. No, we're back. Okay, so let's see. Still live, I hope. This thing is going. I'm gonna put this on the tripod to make it a bit easier for me. Okay, still downloading updates. So yeah. So yeah, to explain a bit more, this is the board. This is the old version, Pi 0W 1.3. This I'm gonna keep the box. I have some more. Okay, so these are a couple more of the boards. I bought 5 of them. And these are the plastic style cases for them. These will be very cheap. These are pretty expensive, but this makes them very tough. It's CNC made, very nice. So you'll have the option for a cheap case or an expensive case. Then this is like a OTG adapter to make it work. This will be a little hub to get more ports. This is the very cool cable. This is OTG on one side and then normal micro on the other side. And now the dream would be, I'm talking with a guy to make a Y cable. So what would happen is, I'm gonna try to show you. It won't boot up now because it's not configured with the SD card is in this one now. But you would imagine like having this phone in the scooter, then the red end would be in the phone like this, and this would attach to the power port on this thing, and then from here there would be sensors going through the scooter to all the things it needs to control, the LEDs, the water pump, the nitrous, the ignition, the whatever you can think of, you'll be able to make it with this. So this will go in here, and this will provide power from the battery in the phone to this device. But then we have a problem. Then we don't have a loop. So if the battery on the phone drains, because this will sip some juice, we have a problem, and then we can't recharge the phone. So the thing is, I'm gonna have a Y cable here to put power back into the phone. So, and this will be connected to the battery system. I will show you guys later. Okay, so reconnecting, it says. I don't know if we're still up. I'm gonna read. So yeah, this is the phone. With the Y cable, it will be a loop. The Y cable will go to the battery, will charge the phone, and this will charge the little device I'm making for controlling the scooter parts. Okay, so let's see if there's more people maybe. No, some people left. Why not make it Bluetooth and provide a mount for own phone? Because this is gonna be all in one case. Yeah, this you need to imagine. Now there's a case around the phone. I'm gonna take it out. So yeah, the phone is like this without the case. We're gonna make our own 3D printed case. Then with here the device next to it or underneath it somewhere, and this will integrate into your dashboard on the scooter, like on the handlebars. So yeah, it's very compact, has a lot of pins and outputs and inputs, and it's gonna be very cool to control all this. I'm basically just making it for myself, and if people later on they want it, it will be fully open source, so you'll be able to buy the parts you need locally, download the code, and have a dashboard that works. Oh, I need to make it work first, of course, but I think it will work. I'm pretty sure it will work. Okay. Yeah, maybe we have to wait a bit. Still, I have very slow internet here. It's tethering via the phone and I'm on small band, so this one is on my hacked internet. I should have put this one on the hacked one too, but because this one has better DNS stuff, I did it that way. Too bad you can't just ask me questions, like this is all one-sided. Would be nice to have like a live conversation with a lot of people about how we would make this system. So yeah, let's see, maybe there's some questions. I think, okay, so this is a passion project, sweet, yeah. Why not make, so yeah, it has Bluetooth 5, I think, and it has Wi-Fi as well. Are you sure you're using the phone? So the project is called, I'm gonna show you, PyTail. Now I'm doing it on a distribution from Raspberry itself, because first we need to update the bootloader to make it boot from USB for the cool hack I found. So see this, this is the project, kali.org, documents ARM Raspberry Pi 0W PyTail, and this is how it should look, like to give you an idea. This is how it looks: a little case, a cable, and a dashboard, and then you have a screen like with a fully it's a full computer basically. It's like Windows on a phone, so it will be like this system. This is also Kali, but then for computer. This is just Kali for not computers. Oh, I had my tripod on the keyboard. Okay, so let's close this. So this is the computer. This is a main computer basically, but this same system with all the tools and all the stuff. So you'll have a web browser, you'll have a browser for your files, you'll have everything in Scooter. Plus on the web browser you'll be able to go to a web page to control the buttons for the scooter. So it'll have a simple web page with simple buttons like enable water pump at set your temp, enable NOS at RPM, stuff like that. I need to make that a little. I'm not so good with HTML and PHP and all that shit, but I'll find somebody to do that. I'm gonna do the main part, make the firmware for the phone, so it works together with this. Very good. And then the web interface part, making it pretty, will be for other guys. But so we'll have all these modules. You'll be able to write your own modules. It's open source, so everybody can help make new modules if they find a sensor they want to plug in. Like, let's say, I don't know, whatever. I think I got all the sensors already, but it has GPS. It has a gyroscope for the angles of the scooter and the G-forces. And then it also has radio. So it has a aux. This is a magic port, the aux port. So what you'll be able to do is, in your helmet, you'll have some headbuds with a microphone here. This is a mic. And this will be able to, basically over radio, you'll be able to communicate with the pit lane. So you'll be able to say, hey, I need fuel or something, or there's something wrong. I'm gonna come in for a pit stop. Okay, come on, screen connecting, no. Okay, it says connected. Close, yes. Okay, 38% battery left. Chemical port. Still live, 6 people watching. We should make a Discord, love the bike frame on the wall. Yeah, people use this to cheat everything. DGT sensor, turbine speed, good job. Now that you're live, what are your thoughts on crypto mining? Crypto mining, yeah. Well, back in the day there was Bitcoin mining with ASICs, I did that. But now you can do some GPU shitcoin mining. I don't know, I am a total Bitcoin maximalist, so I don't believe in all the other I understand the technology about crypto and the coin, and like all the rest is bullshit. There's only one coin that works, and it's Bitcoin. Because it's decentralized, it's not running on one server in an Amazon data center like Ethereum and all its shitty shitcoins. And yeah, it has hash rate, it has support, it has the smartest people working on the system. So yeah, there's only one crypto, and crypto is basically a term for people who like shitcoins. I hate crypto. It's not crypto, it's Bitcoin. It's a cryptocurrency. There's only one, basically, Bitcoin. That system works, and it's never been hacked, it's never been tampered with. It's bulletproof, basically. So yeah, but crypto, yeah, I don't know, that's for another day. This is more cool. This is basically gonna be very cool, because this will make everything controllable. You will be able to later on make like launch control, pit lane communication, GPS 0 to 100 meters, 0 to 100 kilometers an hour, 0 to 400 meter, data logging of the speed and the miles, and like all kinds of sensors we'll be able to put on this small board. So it has 40 input and output pins. So that's very cool. And then the phone has sensors too. So yeah, and it will be a loop basically. It will run off the phone battery. The phone battery on these Nokias are amazing. They're 5,000 milliamps. So they last 2 days basically. I never have to charge it almost. And then yeah, the power packs, let me show you. This is the old version. This is the thing we printed, but now it's even smaller. So we're printing, and it's more amps because we found new cells. We now have 8 amp hours on 6, well it says 14.4, but it's nominal. So this will be a pack with 16 volts of juice, lithium cells with a charge port, like a adapter for your phone, basically a port to charge it. It has a BMS, a battery management system, so the cells can never drain the battery because it's broken. This one won't do that. It will be smart enough to know, oh, I'm going low on juice, I have to shut myself off. So we're now in the process of making this better. It's already way smaller now. It's like this now. The BMS is inside and 8 cells. This was used for 12 cells, but now we found better cells with more juice, and this makes it so we can go lower in cell count but same juice, or no, even more juice basically. So this is gonna be, and we're also making a distribution board. So what are we doing? We have an import and output, and then the top you have the pure 16 volt. But this will be the charge side. This will be going to a distribution board on another board, where you can plug in all your wires. For, let's say you need 12 volts, you plug it into the 12 volt rail. You need more for like nitrous, plug it into that layer. You want to charge your phone from your battery, you need 5 volts. So it will be able to do all the voltages like smart. And it has a fast charging port. So yeah, this has no cells yet, but this was just to, and the logos will be better. This is my friend's work, not mine. He's a very genius dude. He made his own company. He's gonna develop stuff like this, power banks for like charging phones and devices, and then scooter batteries. Or like, yeah, well, it's not only used for scooters, it's used for other stuff too, but so yeah, this is the pack, and then the distribution board. Okay, this thing is still downloading a huge amount of tools. I chose the version of Pi OS with all the tools because I want to first check if I can do it in Pi OS. Then later I'm gonna use that PyTail custom kernel type thing, and custom Kali, because I like Kali and I know Kali. Okay, let's see. This cam will need some juice. Okay, we are tethered to the juice box over there now, so should charge. I'm gonna read the replies again. Okay, so I don't know if this will work, but I'm gonna try anyway. Yeah, I read somebody in said he's also making it with the Arduino. That's very cool, and in theory it should be even better because it can switch faster, but the code on that thing is very hard. And this will be very easy. It's just Linux, so I don't know if this will work, but we're gonna try to open the browser while it's downloading. This will just make it even slower. Okay, wait, I'm gonna go to the other computer, the fast computer, and then show you the software we're gonna use. Hopefully the stream stays up. So first tripod. Okay, so the system is called Node Red, not Code Red, Node Red. So this is very easy. It's like if this then that. This means you can program visually what you want. So let's say you want the water pump to turn on at 40 degrees, and then you want it to go higher or lower, or like variable water pump, so it sticks between 40 and 50 degrees Celsius. You'll be able to totally code this visually with Node Red. Also, let's say you want the lights to go on, you'll have buttons. Let's see the video of it. So the introduction video, it looks difficult, but if you understand it a bit, it's getting pretty easy. So you just have a couple buttons. It's like visual, it's like new radio. It's gonna be hard to learn, but once you get it, the modules, it's easier than coding basically. It's not you, it does all the coding for you. You just connect the wires, the stuff. This is a complicated thing now. Our stuff will be way easier, but you can do like, based on this motion, do this thing. Based on this temperature, do this thing. Based on this RPM, do this thing. Based on whatever, do that thing, you know? So that will be very cool. And you don't need to learn code, you just need to read the tool. And this also has its own web server, so it's all Python. It's gonna be very nice to make tools with this for the scooter. Low code programming for event driven applications. So, and then it will work. Okay, so maybe I need to put the phone closer to the GoPro because the stream seems to be laggy. To watch it. This is how some racing cars. TAC was a pain. I think I used the wrong method to measure. I used the Hall sensor on the magnetic rotor. I think the best way is around the plug cable. Yeah, the tachometer will be like Micron does it. So you'll have a wire around your coil wire, or how do you call it, a spark plug wire, and then this will measure the RPM, and yeah, the temperature, I don't know. I think I'm gonna use the Micron sensors anyway, just make a cable for them so it's all plug and play. This is all gonna take a while, of course. It's gonna be long nights of trying to get this stuff working, but I think it's all doable. Only problem is with these Micron things, they use like, yeah, weird cables, and I don't know. I'll have to cut open a few to see how they do it. I'm not live anymore. Okay, live. Micron is awesome, but very expensive. Yeah, that's the thing. I have a Micron, but that doesn't do anything like good. It's good for racing, but it's not good for all the other stuff I want to do. You don't have the expansion. You have, yeah, it's a mess. If you want to see your 0 to 100 time, you need to manually in your head calculate the time. So you buy a very expensive device and it can't even say for updates. They responded like laughing and said, nah, we won't update it. You can't get the code for it. It's not open source. So yeah, the dream is like the dude from BTC Pay server said to another company, I'm gonna make you obsolete basically. And that's what he did with BTC Pay server. My plan is to do the same with Micron. Well, not AEM, but Micron 5 is like ancient compared to this. What this will be able to do. The lights will be like this. So around the phone, well, this is the phone that's doing the downloading, so don't touch that phone. Okay, the browser opened, but we don't need that. This is now very slow. Why? Because it's running on the SD card. So to go back to the hack is this. It's a very fast SSD USB stick from Samsung. And I'm gonna plug this into the thing, and then it will be way faster. This only reads at 100 megabits. And this will be like putting a SSD in the computer. I did this with my Pi, this Pi 4. This is a beefier device. I could also use this thing because this would be even more amazing. But then yeah, it's a bit more like if you compare the two devices, this is very big and this is very, very small. So as you can see, this is the 0 and this is the Pi 4B. This has a lot more juice. It has two 4K outputs. It has already the audio jack. It would be better and easier to do it on this, but I want to make it cheap for everybody, so it's better to use shitty hardware. I learned this when I was doing the modeming stuff. It's better to use shitty hardware and use it to its full potential than to use new hardware and have it run at 3% of CPU and shitty full of crap. Okay, so another shot of the engine. This is the engine. I still working on the NOS engine I built myself. This one is just a backup engine for like racing and not using NOS. Just to see what is possible if you have a pro tuner like HK do it and not yourself. But I like to do it myself with the NOS, then I can say I did it myself, you know. Okay, so 3 people watching. Okay, nice. We're already almost a 1 hour live stream. I'm gonna hope this thing is already, oh, the battery is 4%, so yeah. What was I saying? Oh, the last thing I'm gonna say is then I have to close because the battery is dying on the GoPro. So the phone. So imagine this will be the phone, the dashboard. Then here the device, the cable to charge to make it power on, and then the Y cable to charge this phone again. So this will be a loop running endlessly until the main battery, the thing I showed you, the big box. Wait, let me show you fast. We'll put the whole system together. Basically like this, then a cable, and then this thing will go with another cable. Let's say this cable, well, it's not a good cable, but let's say this cable goes into the Y splitter. This thing goes in here, this thing goes here, and this will be the system. So it's a loop. And then for the lighting, all the sensors will be also have its own box with full of sensors and wires, and then there will be a LED strip around the phone. And this LED, and yeah, stuff like that. Okay, 1% left, so I'm gonna have to close the live stream here. Hope you guys enjoy it. See you later. Bye. Thanks. Please like and subscribe and do all the kind of stuff to help me develop this beautiful system. Bye bye. The update is almost finished. Gonna take the phone, stop the stream, and then work on